everybody, I'm back with a brand new video, with a really kind of a special video today. Today we are talking about the future of model railroading, and I think I am holding that future in my hands right now. This is, you may be saying, what is he talking about here? This is something I've been thinking about for quite a while, and somebody finally went and did it. So this kind of looks like a regular AccuRail car kit. I'm not super familiar with AccuRail. I see them at the train shows occasionally, but I've never really given them much attention, simply because AccuRail cars, honestly, they're not as detailed as, you know, something offered by Athearn or Scale Trains or that kind of thing, right? So they tend to sort of not get my attention. But this particular car is very special. And you can see right here, this sticker applied to the front of this box right here says it all. Grit and Grime series, authentically weathered cars by Microtrains. Now, if you are an N-scale model railroader, you probably have a good idea what's in this box. This kind of thing has existed in the N-scale community for a few years now, but is just now hitting HO scale. And it is very exciting. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what this is all about. What am I talking about? So inside this box, we have a 2-bay covered hopper. And as you can see, this 2-bay covered hopper has been weathered at the factory. It's actually a print that's been applied to the car with some additional airbrushing that goes along with it. And this is something that Microtrains has been doing in the N-scale community for a while. And I think it's a really smart idea, especially for a car like this. So let's take a look at some of these detail parts here before we kind of get in here. So you can see there's a little bit of airbrushing that's been applied to like the coupler box here. You can see, and the tops of these hatches, these little end plates here have all gotten a little kick of airbrushing. The end of the car here has got some airbrushing applied to it as well. Here's the underbody of the car. A little bit of airbrushing applied to it. What else have we got here? Oh, these are trucks and plastic wheels and plastic couplers. We may not be using any of this in this bag. I may be replacing all that stuff with metal wheel sets and kitty couplers and everything like that. Okay, but this is the real star of the show here, right? This look at the print quality on this. I don't know. Let me get it close to the camera so you can kind of see here. A very fine print job on here. It looks very good. You can kind of tell that it is a photograph that has been sort of applied to the side of this thing, but no, I think it looks really good. I think that this kind of, you know, the Frisco kind of peeling and coming through the paint that you see right here, the fading of the BN logo, all these fine graffiti details that you're seeing here. This is all very difficult stuff to do, to weather on your own. So to have it come on a car, pre-printed on a car like this, I think is very nice. Here's the rust that you see at the top. It's a little shiny, but you can dull coat on there to cut that down. I think this is really cool. I think this is kind of where I see the hobby going from here on out. I would love to see a return to kits. You know, we're spending a lot of money on these beautifully detailed, pre-assembled cars. I'd like to start to save some of that money and do it myself. And then if charging maybe a little extra for these sort of custom print jobs. If we're going to do it that way, let's do it that way. Let's save some money. Let's go back to kits that you put together yourself. You know, add in all the little parts and everything that you need to assemble it. But then offer something special, which is these kind of nice quality prints that you can put on the side. And I think, you know, is this perfect? No. Certainly this could use some additional weathering to make it that much better, and I will definitely be doing that to this car. You know, the model kit itself is not the most detailed kit in the world, for sure. But this is just the beginning, right? Like you can go with a much more detailed kit with this kind of weathering job. I'm sure Athearn or somebody like this will go this direction before it's over with. Athearn already has their Prime for Grime series. Soon they're going to go with their full on Grime series, right? They're just going to go ahead and just do it. Just print the image right on the side of the car like this. Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited. I'm going to put this together. It won't be for a while. I'm going to hold off, and I got other projects I've got to take care of before I get to it. But yeah, I mean, something like this I think is very neat. I'm happy to see this kind of enter the hobby. I don't think every car needs this kind of attention paid to it, you know. I think we can still weather a lot of our cars ourselves. But for these special jobs where you've got these faded and really interesting kind of weathering opportunities, I think having a car like this kind of pre-printed for you, I think is really pretty cool. So, is this the future of the hobby? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But I think it's a really cool and unique offering, and I like when companies kind of try something a little different, try something a little new. And yeah, we've kind of seen this in the N scale community for a while, but we haven't seen it in HO scale yet. And I'm glad to see it come out now. So anyways, that's all I have for everyone today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this kind of thing? Is this a step too far? Do you want to do all your weathering yourself? Do you think that we've all gotten soft with all these companies coming out with pre-detailed cars, and now we got pre-weathered cars? You know, is this a step too far? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say, honestly. Yeah, cool. All right, that's all I have for everyone today. I'll see all of you in another video.